Okay. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be so awkward. I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour because I am bored. So this is the first sketchbook I finished, and I finished this earlier this year. I technically have done other sketchbooks, but it's been years. Like, I don't think I've done one since middle school, and I don't know why nobody told me that it's this fun. But I finally did another one, so, or like started one, I guess. I don't know. So let's do that. All of these stickers were either from like random Amazon like mixtures, I don't know, or they were gifts. So I don't really know any specifics about where these are from. Anyway, so I started it, let's see, February 2nd, and I finished it February 29th. There's like 200 pages, so I really just went crazy. These were my goals, just some random trash. This was from a museum that I went to, which was pretty cool. This was just a snack. I don't know, Spider-Man, Squishmallows, you know. We have The Long Quiet from Slay the Princess, which I'm obsessed with, another Spider-Man doodle, my version of the narrator from Slay the Princess. I started out just doing a bunch of figure sketches. Oh, these are so old now. And I date every single day because I'm like that. I also number the pages, which is so pointless, but I do it anyway. Yeah, all of these are very rough because I wasn't used to drawing traditionally yet. Although some of these aren't too bad. The animals are really funny because I tried to do the timed animals on the site I was using and it did not work. This horse, the poor horse. The turtle's cute though. Oh, that was a cat. I thought that was a person. That's fine. Yeah, most of these aren't very interesting. I like the dog though, the tiger. Some random person on Pinterest. Another thing I saw on Pinterest. This is me messing around. Just like flowers and stuff. This is Slimesicle, because Slimesicle is my comfort YouTuber. This is from the Corn 2 video, because it's just, I love that video. This was me trying to do acrylic painting. I have not tried that since because I did not like how this turned out, but I should try it again. I think this one's really cute. I don't remember who I was referencing for this, but I'll try to find it and like add a little note or something. Classic sphere. Jax from The Amazing Digital Circus. A bird. This bird came out pretty good, actually. Random eye. Obligatory. Oh, little guy doing a thumbs up. Figure sketches. This is when I used hairspray in the sketchbook for pencil sketches on the other side and forgot to consider that I used ballpoint pen. So now you can like see the ghosting of the faces. This one looks really great. I was trying to do the 100 Faces challenge. I didn't finish it, not because it was hard per se, but because I got really, really bored. It's something I should be doing. I really struggle drawing faces lately, but I just couldn't sit there drawing faces that much. I did some seals because Prokos said that it's good gesture practice. This one accidentally came out really political looking, and I think that's really funny. More figures. Oh. Shop a Pop Opera, because I'm obsessed with Shop a Pop Opera. I was gonna do a bunch of these little thumbnails, but I got bored again, and instead I just drew like some of the characters and like some stuff related to the characters and their little songs. Spider-Man, obligatory Spider-Man, of course. This there's a drawing under here and I hated it, so I just took the other page and cut off the top of it and put it on top. It could still be better. I have a bad habit of making heads massive, but that's fine. We got Gwen and Miles. Obviously Hobie's the biggest one. More figures. I put some pins that I was never gonna put anywhere else in here. Some safety pins. This fell off of my guitar case, so into the sketchbook it went. This is when I started actually having more fun with it and realizing I can do whatever I want because it's my sketchbook. Some random animal skulls, Crane Wives lyrics, random bird drawing. This is put in with hot glue. I didn't have regular glue because I had just started doing sketchbooks and nobody else in my house really does crafts. So hot glue it was. More figures. These are starting to get a little bit better. This is only day 4 and this is page, 45, 46. So I really was just going ham. I like all my little yikes notes. I think that's funny. I still do that all the time because I did this pretty recently. More seals and figures. Me continuing the faces challenge. I did not like the face that was down here. More faces. I really like this one still. I think this one's good. I like this one a lot. This one will bother me forever. It just did not come out the way that I thought it was going to. This is one of my characters, Jordan. I accidentally made her a little too light. I'm awful with watercolor, but I think that these are really cute. I really like this one. I should do more like that. Oh, I tore this page out because it was cursed. I couldn't draw, it wasn't working, and then I struggled just as much on this page, but apparently this one was cursed and this one was fine, so. And then stolen Pinterest pose. More figures. Me telling myself I need to push it and focus more on gesture. I draw the legs too small, it's a bad habit, although these aren't too small. More faces. I really like this one and this one. They're my favorites of this page. Like, doing faces was fun, it just was really boring, but I should do it again. More faces. I think that these ones are pretty good, generally. This is, I don't know, I was doing an art exercise with my grandmother, but I was being really lazy about it, so it came out like this. I tried to do an apple in colored pencil and hated it, so I did some random doodles on sticky notes and put them on top. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Red pandas. I love red pandas. They're like my favorite animal. They're such silly little guys. He's sleeping. More figures. I was starting to get a little bit better at them. I haven't been doing as many figures lately, and I really should be doing that more too. Yeah, some of these I like now. The anatomy of this is garbage, but I really like the colors. It's really fun. I really like using paint pens. It was very fun to do this one, even though I really could have focused on the anatomy a little bit more. It's definitely iffy. More faces. I like a decent amount of these. I think they came out pretty good. Not this one, but that's because it was the first one I did that day. Oh, there was art exercises in that corner. But I really like 4850. A lot of these. I like these ones a lot. This is when I got really bored, so I did a bunch of them as blind contours because it was more fun that way. It looks whack if you look too close, but from a distance it's artsy and cool, right? A blind contour of my dog, and then I did a pen doodle of my dog. He had moved by then, so they don't really look like, it really looks like I messed up this even more so now, and I think that's really funny, but I think this came out pretty good. I tried to do a dress-up page, but I got lazy and there's no clothes. So, now it's just stickers. I don't know. More figures. I tried to make the page look pretty. I was in a rush and I was trying to draw one of the Smosh podcasts. I don't even remember what this was, actually. I just know that it's Smosh because that's Damien and Shane and Oh, that's embarrassing. I promise I know her name somewhere in my head. I drew the inside of my father's car because we went on a road trip, so this was the inside of his car from my perspective. It's a little messy, but I think it was fun. I should draw stuff from my perspective more often because I think it's a good exercise. I was trying to do like an angel character, kind of. I wasn't really liking it. The face wasn't working for me. I love drawing wings and like these little halos though. It's something I could revisit, but I don't think I'm going to. This was another drawing exercise, but I did it in the dark because we were still doing that road trip, and I was like, my father was napping in the car and I was sitting there. No, wait, no, we were driving when I did that. So we're driving and it's pitch black and I'm just drawing eyes because that's what you do. Some hand studies because it's necessary. This one says thwip 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 because it's the Spider-Man hand. If you can't tell, these are all my hand because that's what I had on hand. Ha ha ha, get it? I'm really funny. These were done in an IHOP. I don't like IHOP. More gestures, we have some more hands. I think that it's obvious I'm starting to have more fun with gestures at this point, and I'm starting to get it a little bit. Like, they're not like great, but it's an improvement. I'm making progress at that point. My cousin and I, this was when we reached our destination, my cousin and I we would draw random lines with a paint pen and the other person would like turn it into something, right? One of those exercises. So my cousin did these lines and I did these faces. And then I did these lines and they did these. I made them sign it. I love this one so much. That one's great. And then they did these lines and I did these weird little aliens. I think they're kind of cute, actually. I think it's really funny, the difference in what we created, because the difference between theirs and these ones is really funny to me. I don't know, I like it a lot. And then there's these, which are really messy. This looks like Sid the Sloth. Not actually, but kind of. This guy's eating a fish, but it's really hard to tell because there's so much going on. I love these ones. I really, really like these ones with the thicker lines. Look at the dog. He's so silly. I like these guys a lot. Those ones are great. More figures, another eye, because, you know, what else are you gonna draw if you're an artist but a realistic eye? Well, make an attempt at a realistic eye. You can tell I did, hairspray again, because it's bleeding. Because I was trying to protect these. Art exercises, some random doodle, a hand, red panda, and then Opal. I tried to draw her from memory, but I didn't push it hard enough. When I went and looked at the reference, it's like way more extreme. I was having a day, so I just... Yep. More figures. What? Oh, and then I was making my grandmother something for Valentine's Day, and my cousin's grandma had like these little ladybugs, so I put one on a sticky note so that I could have it in here so that this would still open. These were like me trying to come up with ideas. We went and saw Argyle. It's the best, worst movie I've ever seen. Oh, it's so awful. I love it so much. It's it's great. Some doodles of Hobie, Spider-Man, a guitar, I love you hand, the like weird explosion, I don't know, I was just doodling, champagne, more Hobie, a duck. Then I was listening to Sensitive by Mothica, which is a really good song. I like that song. Yummy pen dudes. I don't usually call them dudes. More art exercises. I was starting to hit an art block at this point, which sucked, but that like road trip took a lot out of me, so then I'm struggling a bit from here, as you can tell from my little faces. Eepy. Sigh. Some weird jester girl. I don't know. I was gonna draw fish, but I got so tired by this point of doing this that I gave up. This was taking a lot of energy, so didn't do that. More art exercises. I was following Marc Brunets like art school from home thing with the like 30-day whatever. I was doing it with my grandmother. I don't think I finished it, but I mean I got kind of far. I got farther than I expected, but I also was doing a lot of them on the same days because I kept missing days, and I feel like that's kind of cheating. More figures or trying. It says, this is why you practice consistently, kids, and yikes. More seals. Look at the little guy. Oh, it's so cute. This lighting is awful, I apologize. Some warm-ups. I said, what? Because, what? I don't know what even happened. Some Pinterest references. I love drawing wings. I was trying to understand how this artist did, like, the gesture of this. It was not making a whole lot of, it was really impressive. I wanted to understand it, and I didn't really capture it, but it was still fun to try and do. I like this page with the little red panda. This one's not too bad. Random Spider-Man. I don't know, just a spider person. What is happening? Help me. I think I was gonna try to turn this into a Spider-Man, but it went so poorly, I don't know. So I decided to try and do some skeleton studies. I like this one a lot. I think that one's cool. I was struggling to draw these like large like I wanted to. It just wasn't working. Some really sloppy skulls. I tried to draw a pelvis. I don't understand the pelvis. What the hell is the pelvis? I tried to do the rib cage from the back. There's definitely some things that could be improved there, but oh man, this lighting really makes this blue really hard to see. Oh well. More figures. I think I was waiting for my grandmother at one of her doctor's appointments, and so I drew my own shoe. I was trying to, I don't know, come up with something to do. I was bored. Some hands. These gestures were from memory, and I was pretty happy with how they came out considering they were from memory at the time, but looking back at them right now, they could have been better. This is fun though. Weird little color blurb. Yeah, this is the waiting room I was in. Kind of lazily drawn in pen. Some color blobs. My sister did these ones. I think they're very cute. Got a bird and stuff. I did like some weird little creatures and faces. A banana. I don't know. Yes, more gestures. No. Oh no. I was having a time. This face didn't come out how I wanted it to. I don't think it's that bad. Now that I'm not looking at whatever the reference was, it could be worse. Dying. I don't really know what was happening. This cat looks really cute though. This was the beginning of me trying to learn how to draw sheep. I guess I draw lambs more now, but still. I like this one. It's just some random animals. Animals are easier for me to draw, to be honest, but I don't know, I still struggle with it. This was me trying to, like, these are thumbnails for this, because I wanted to do a little pop-up thing. I decided to do a ribcage. I really like this ribcage. I think it came out pretty good. I put my sketchbook ideas more than halfway through, and I don't know if I did any of these, because I never did the clothes or any of this. Technically I didn't know C-spread, but I don't know if that counts, because clearly I'm thinking for the future of the sketchbook. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I really did any of that. Oh, I might have done watercolor practice. I drew an angel character and a devil character. I figure they're lesbians. Yuri, you know. But I never drew them again. Oh, wait, I think I have. I don't remember now. We'll find out. Little unicorn. I was watching a tutorial, a class on Skillshare. I hate Skillshare. YouTube has everything for free. I'm sorry. I don't know. And then if you try to cancel Skillshare, they try so hard to keep you that it's like uncomfortable. Anyway, some more hands. These ones actually came out pretty good, honestly, all things considered. I like this one a lot. And these figures aren't as bad. More figure. My sister did these ones, or most of these ones. She was not happy with what she made, but I really don't think it's that bad. And then this was me struggling to do the Marc Brunet art exercises. I think this is when I gave up. This is when I got tired. It got to perspective, like proper perspective, and I was like, no thanks. I'm all done, actually. More figure drawings. These ones are really messy. I wrote down how long these ones took, 45 seconds each. These ones were all 45 seconds. 60 seconds. Some of these are okay. Not most of them. I think this one's just okay. Oh yeah, I drew the angel and devil characters again. It's very hard to see. I was trying to figure out their body types. I decided that the angel would be really tall and buff, and but I don't know if I decided these things. I haven't drawn them since, and I don't know if this is how I would draw them now. But I was just trying to kind of think about it. Demon Slayer fan art. We went and saw the movie. It wasn't. It was like an epilogue. It was like it was a recap and an epilogue. It was just preparing. I don't know. It wasn't good. It was sad. We were excited to see it. But I drew Inosuke, kind of came out looking like an older version of him, but that's okay. I love Inosuke, he's my favorite character, which is probably a little concerning, and I drew the first upper demon? Upper moon? Oh no, my sister's gonna make fun of me for this. And then this is Rengoku, you can barely see it, and that's okay, because it came out awful. And then I didn't finish this spread, because I didn't want to. This was a bad day, so we have a bunch of random stuff. I was drawing in the dark. Yeah, I don't know. This is the worst thing on this page. The rest of this all has like a thematic vibe, and then this is... I don't know, I was trying to cover up an arm I drew on this. More figures, because of course. More figures. This is how I finished the sketchbook so fast, is I would just do so many figure studies. More figures. I tried to do the there's a swirly scribbly figure drawing exercise, and I tried it this one time and never again because I realized I had no idea what I was doing. I was doing some circles to try and loosen up my shoulder. So, you know, warm-ups. I think I was watching a YouTube video that was giving warm-up ideas, but I don't remember what it was. I'll see if I can find it. Practicing my mark making, which is very important. More figures. These ones aren't as bad. A single line drawing of a plant that my grandmother has, and then I was trying to draw stuff from my perspective, but it was not coming out. It's hard to see too, because I didn't like it, so I didn't darken it up to make it really visible, and I didn't do hairspray, I don't think. This is when I became obsessed with Slay the Princess, and I want to make an animatic, but I'm not an animatic kind of guy. I wanted to do a Honey I'm Home animatic, but somebody else did that, which is awesome. I'm so glad that now I don't have to be the change I want to see in the world. And I still want to do an animatic, but at the same time, that's just not my thing. I like this little face. I think it's really cute. Yeah, I was just writing down all the words so I could think about it, but now I don't have to think about it because somebody else did it, so I feel like I've won. Actually, I spoke this into the universe and it happened, so now I'm gonna speak into the universe an Amnesia Was Her Name animatic for Slay the Princess. I think it would be great and it should happen. The Kitchen Fork animatic, by the way, is also gorgeous. I love that animatic so much. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to draw the Long Quiet. Not like this was decided, because we already know what his legs look like, technically, so I can't really get away with doing legs like this. I just thought it would be fun to do, big monster bird legs. There's, little, notes to myself. More circles to warm up, some more figures. I like the different colored pen on the same page. I don't usually do that, but I like how it looks. I should do that more. This is still me trying to figure out how to draw this character. So I was looking on Tumblr at how other people do it. So this was Walrus Tusk 615 BC. I was referencing one of the drawings they did. Oxeye Daisy on Tumblr. This was a drawing they did. I love the drawing they did. This one is really, really good. sale room on Tumblr. I don't know how to say that, but that's what this one was referenced from. And then this was referenced from that kitchen fork animatic, which is so good. Oh, it's so good. And then these are notes about the design. And then this is me figuring out how I want to draw him. There's little notes and stuff. I was trying to get somewhere I liked more. I've still updated it further. I really like doing these halos, even though they don't really make sense. I always give him 3 sets of wings. I know that we only see him with 2, but in my brain, he has 3 sets. I don't know what to tell you. It's really fun to do his, like, blacked out face. This was me trying to figure out how I wanted to draw the narrator. It's a lot. I don't even, like, I'm not set on this, but I don't hate it. I like the idea of putting all these eyes under his wings since he, like, knows everything, but at the same time I think it's really cheesy and dumb. I don't know. I'm lost. I feel like the shape language isn't really there, probably. I don't know. It's something to work on. I tried to make them a little bit more shapey, but I also wanted it to be clear he's a raven, and I still don't even think it's really that clear. I'm trying to figure out how to do expressions. And then this was a more, like, full drawing of him to see how I felt about it. Some more of the, like, ideas that I was having. Like, I still like it, I just think it could be better. I was trying to do some landscapes, timed landscapes. It was going not well, but you know. But I wanted to finish this sketchbook within February. I think this is the last day and I was just trying to rush to finish it. Animal studies. I got really bored of doing animal studies. It was not stimulating my brain enough. This is a city. This one got upside down because I panicked. I don't know, I think I started it out and I was holding it this way, and then I realized that it was portrait, so I just, like, rushed to turn it and didn't realize it was upside down. And then this one. Hand studies. I think it's really fun to draw hands. I think I'm crazy because drawing hands is fun and drawing faces makes me suffer. And I think that's evil because I like drawing characters. I don't know what that is. I think I need to practice drawing faces. Figure studies, more places, They're all very sloppy, but it helps me train my, like, artist eye. I don't know. Some blobs. I was gonna turn them into characters, and I didn't feel like it. It felt like a lot of work, so I just did blobs. More Slay the Princess, but I actually drew the princess, the Spectre Princess. I love this drawing of her. I love this drawing. I love her so much. And this one I didn't like this drawing very much. This side profile was bad, and I've decided to draw him differently from the side anyway. Him being frustrated, or, like, you know. Anyway. I love Slay the Princess. More practicing mark making. Circles again. Some rough doodles. I hate this. I hate this drawing. I was really out of it when I drew this, but dissociated the stuff. It's bad, and this was before I started trying to figure out how to draw the long quiet, so it looks really silly. There's the princess again, though. The pristine blade, narrator, long quiet. This is one of the squishmallows I have. Then we have another red panda, Sharpie doodles, random flower, hands. This was me mapping out that page with the guys, the Demon Slayer characters. I didn't realize how thin these pages were, so I wasn't able to do what I wanted to, which is why I gave up on it. And I should have stuck with this pose for Rengoku, but I tried something new. Anyway. And then this was that Skillshare class. I did all these with my left hand. That's the pony that you saw before. I didn't feel like doing the symmetry exercise. I wrote down the class, but again, like, a Skillshare is not worth it. But if you have, like, a free membership or something, Creative Calisthenics, that's the class I was taking. Some random, like, testing things, like colors and stuff like that. This is me swatching some watercolors that I got, some random doodles and stuff. Me testing colored pencil and, like, mapping out that, like, page with the dress up that I never finished. And then swatching again, more swatches. Me trying to remind myself how to spell quiet. And then that's it. And then I just wrote goodbye a ton on the back. I don't like how I did the back, but that's okay. Yes. So there's that. The sketchbook was really fun. I don't understand why nobody ever told me that sketchbooks are so much fun and how I've only drawn digitally for so long. Like, I know people have said that it's really important to sketch traditionally too, but I think we should be singing it from the rooftops because it's way more fun to do art traditionally, like in terms of the fact that it's way less pressure. I don't know. Anyway, there's that. Thank you for watching. I think that I want to start posting YouTube videos because I'm really bored all the time, and I think that the next thing I do will probably either be practicing how to draw like heads and faces or figures, but we'll see. Anyway, yes, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.